Kemove has now entered the magnetic keyboard space with their T68-C 65% magnetic mechanical keyboard. This is a wired tray-mounted compact keyboard with lots of good feedback over at Kemove's website with over 60 reviews at 4.8 stars on average. I wonder how this will stack up against our top budget contenders, and speaking of budget, this is offered only at $50. So this has NKRO and an overkill 8000Hz polling rate standard to competitive keyboards. I do not know the scan rate of the PCB, so I cannot check exactly how much latency this has. This is offered along with Kemove's golden magnetic switches with 40-gram springs in them, but more on this later. Actuation points are customizable with 0.1 mils being the shortest actuation point. They are not hot swappable, by the way, so keep that in mind. Magnetic keyboards are great and all if and only if their software is functional. Let's go check it out. Now, this is a web-based software, so you don't need to download anything online. Just open the link that I'll put in the description if you have this keyboard and connect your keyboard to your browser, and you can make all adjustments and customizations here through your browser. Now, you have here profiles, different profiles that you could set up, and then the first tab at the left-hand side is key mapping tab. So you could do key binding here and cut paste. Oh, that's nice. Shortcut keys are also here. Key combination, I believe, I'm not sure what key combination is for. Anyways, you guys could figure that out. I personally don't use that. Onto macros. I did test macros and it does detect your mouse clicks. So that was a good thing. Over at the advanced tab, here you can set up dynamic keystroke, mod tap, and toggle key. It's missing SOCD. However, I don't think that's a con because SOCD users are now being banned from games. Anyways, moving on to the next tab, LED. So you could customize LEDs here. You have lighting modes right here, brightness, speed, direction, pretty much self-explanatory, and also playing around with colors is available on this unit. Next tab is the actuation point. So you could select all, deselect all, or if you want to customize all keys, select all and then customize the actuation point right here. I have mine at 0.8, so that's all good. You also have the calibration section right here, so you could calibrate your keyboard. I suggest you calibrate your keyboard before using them. And for the last tab right here, this is pretty much self-explanatory. The only other thing missing on this software, aside from SOCD, is the option to change your polling rate from 8K to 1K or 4K or 2K. Maybe I'm just not seeing it, but yeah, I wish we had the option to turn it down to about 1K to save up on CPU load. Anyways, that's it for the software, the T68-C. So inside the box, you get the keyboard, manual, cable, and keycap puller. I wish extra switches were included in case some give out, but magnetic switches are less likely to break versus regular switches due to less components within. And this, again, isn't a hot swap keyboard. The cable is braided, so that was good. No PET dust cover was in the box, which is just fine for the price range. The keyboard is relatively lightweight, which I expected given the full plastic shell. However light this may be, inside is full of dampers to reduce hollowness, pings, and unwanted rattling. Underneath, you get kick-up feet for angle adjustments. Then at the top side is the USB-C input by the top left corner. Keycaps here are double-shot shine-through PBTs in the OEM profile. I personally do not prefer OEM due to the tall profile, but that's all good. Stabilizers rattle out of the box as they aren't heavily lubricated. I would re-lube them and also tape the stabs to tighten their fit on the aluminum plate. Next up, we have the golden switches from Kemove with 40-gram springs. Though upon testing, it feels a little bit around the 45 to 50-gram springs, but that's how I feel so far. This includes a palm stem for smooth operation and a PA66 bottom housing, which gives it its thocky-ish sound signature. Listen here. Now this is offered in only one colorway, which I think should have been at least two. Who knows, maybe Kemove may add in a white version next time. Keycaps have legends leaning more toward the top right of the key, and they are shine-throughs, so that was good. Matched with north-facing LEDs, I kinda missed how old undampened keyboards were designed in the past. There are lots of RGB modes to choose from here, so LED fans will enjoy this keyboard. And speaking of RGB, when pressing the function key, keys with alternate functions light up. Witty and kinda something cool. The colorway here with black and red, I think gives off a gamer vibe to it, which is understandable as this is marketed towards competitive gamers. The housing has branding engraved on it, better than just paint. Then underneath, you get a textured plastic shell, which is usual of Kemove's keyboards. Now, did I miss anything on this review? Let me know below. Access the links in the description to go get yourself your own Kemove T68-C. I'll see you guys again next time.